وتعز من تشاء وتذل من تشاء بيدك الخير وهو على كل شيء قدير. On behalf of Pakistan Air Force, Chief of the Air Staff, Pakistan Air Force, I stand here with you all with deep-rooted humility and gratitude. I am so thankful for Allah helped us in achieving whatever we desired, even whatever we deserved, more than what we deserved. For being able to be up to the task for PF, as they say, second to none. Ladies and gentlemen, as the DGISPR mentioned, I am Deputy Chief of Air Staff Operations. I'll pick up from where I left day before yesterday. PF versus IF, 6-0. The PF's response has strengthened Pakistan's national security, alhamdulillah. And it has even strengthened our commitment, the enduring commitment the PF has for stability and peace. But I have no doubt, and I can say with assurances, that the real genius and the mastermind, the cerebrum behind the design and the aim and the structure, the game plan of PF was the Chief of the Air Staff, Air Chief Marshal Zahir Ahmed Babad Sidhu. He asked us to do 3 things in our response: re-establish deterrence, neutralize key threats, retain control of air. And I will show you in my presentation how we try to do that. Slide. During the befitting response that we generated in our first episode, we attrited the IF's pride, the Rafales, resulting in this entire fleet almost coming to a standstill, a ground position. You could see that they were not flying after that, at least not close to their western border. This reduction in flying to bare minimum actually reduced their liberty of action. They curtailed their options. Slide. This is the Pakistan's air defense environment. Pakistan air defense environment is offensive, it's integrated, it's credible. And I'll show you. IF initiated having no space with their manned aircraft. They initiated with their unmanned aircraft operations, targeting Pakistan's civilian population and their infrastructure. Here you see all these spots all across the swath of drones and UAVs who are coming inside our territory, which is being picked up by all our radars from the moment they were entering, even before that. Slide. Now, PF's air defense environment is suitably configured to detect enemies' low RCS radar cross-section, high and slow speed platforms. That you can see that they are all visible by the time they are entering. Slide. So the anti-drone systems of Pakistan Air Force and Pakistan Army also, and Navy, they rendered the enemy US drones attacks ineffective by spoofing, jamming, and making their systems, rendering them unserviceable. Slide. All drones with low cross-section also were detected, rendered useless through utilization of the indigenous GPS jamming systems that we have, the data and the SATCOM link denial that we created through our indigenous systems that we have made ourselves. So whenever those systems were attacked with the soft kill, they had their error induced into the GPSs and they were going haywire. And whenever they were coming closer to any civil population or civil area of high value, a direct or a hot kill was achieved on them. Slide. So here you can see they were neutralized mid-air with the hard kill whenever they were coming close to any population or any area. Being in a sparsely populated area, they were left all alone and they were applied with the soft kill. Slide. Now, after that, when the US chapter was over and they were fearing PF's retribution, in utter desperation, the IF resorted to a highly escalatory, very irresponsible surface-to-surface and long-range vector application. You can see this is Suratgarh and this is our base Rafiki. This is our eastern border, and you can see the BrahMos, high-speed BrahMos traveling almost at 3,000 kilometers per hour, who are going over there and coming, numerous, one after another. And now they were being attacked with PAF's soft kill. We were inducing the errors into them, into the GPSs, which increased their CEP. The probability of missing their target increases. And hard kill was also achieved. Here you see one of the US has gone, if by the end of the slide you see one of the US has overshot the target and gone ahead. And this is the radar picture. You can see that they are going, this BrahMos will miss the target and will go ahead and fall in some no man's land. And they are being, one after another, they are coming back, crossing the borders. They are being picked, they are being picked as soon as they are being launched. So real-time launch, mid-flight and terminal phase of all SSM, PF has the capability. Our air defense system, as I just mentioned, is very offensive, integrated, and credible. So here you see that they are being launched from Bhuj area. This is the southern part of the country. And this is our airfield Bhulari. You must have mentioned, you have seen there were a lot of mention from the our counterparts. Here you see this BrahMos is coming. It's almost reaching the target, and you'll see when we will apply the soft kill, look what happened to it. It moved left and then disappeared towards the ground. I mean, this is the radar evidence that we have, that there so many of their vectors missed the targets. A lot of them did make, because they were throwing like hundreds of them. Next slide. There is one more very interesting thing that I would like you to all see. This is where it is launched from our eastern side towards Jaisalmer. This is our airfield Shahbaz, Jacobabad. Now this BrahMos is crossing on top of Shahbaz, and it is going towards our western border, almost to our neighboring country, towards that. And you can see this is going there, it's going ballistic. Now they are not even threatening their neighbor, they are threatening the regional stability of the whole continent and the larger area. So effective sensor to shooter grid that was made by PAF, and the potent hardened soft kill capability that led to the missed target opportunities for lots of their surface to surface and long range vectors. Slide. Now this is another thing that I want you to all to see. This is a launch of a high speed projectile that has been launched from their area surrounding Adampur. Now these are the vectors where our radars are picking them, and it is disappearing short of Amritsar area within their own territory. I mean, this is the most absurd kind of a targeting psychology or practice that you would see, that you are not only targeting neighboring countries to your enemy, if they consider it, and your own people as well, jeopardizing their safety. I mean, this is the high-speed project impacting within own territory, and we have other pictures for that also. This is the repeat occurrence that happened the other night also. Slide. Now the PF's response, I would like you all to pay attention to that, because this is kind of a dizzy slide, but I will go one by one so that it's all clear. PF's response, PF's effective spectrum warfare, which supplemented the kinetic ops that we envisaged to take. The integrated, seamless,